Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Hocus Pocus. When last we left off, we were one level away from finding the final villain of the game, Trolodon. I do not know how I forgot a name like Trolodon, but there you go. One level away from facing Trolodon in wizardly combat. I get the feeling Trolodon might have an advantage because he has spellcasting beyond Pocket Lightning spell. To be fair, it's an unlimited spell. Like a D&D wizard would be envious of Pocket Lightning. Sort of like just being a warlock in 3.5 D&D. So, we're just walking past all this evil real estate as we work to get the 5 crystals.
You're proving to be a worthy candidate for the council. On the next level, you will battle the evil wizard Trolodon. Don't laugh, that's his name, really. Stop it! Don't snigger, he's an arch-villain of the council. Okay, he's not really that much arch-villain, but he's still a villain. If he hears you laughing at his name, he will zap you with powerful death lightning.
So, we're off to fight Trolodon. Let's go. So there are 5 crystals. We need to go get all 5 crystals, and then we need to fight Trolodon. I think there's only 1 crystal on the Trolodon level. Let's go this way first. There's no particular order. There might actually be an order in which you do these levels. There might be an order. It would seem they gave you exactly the right number of fireballs to make that easy. Also, falling here is a bad idea, because it's probably full of death. There might not even be a way to get up from there. I don't think there is. We're going to find out. We are definitely going to find out. Not by falling, but by just looking, because we're not going to fall. Okay, if we don't have the silver key, there is no reason to go this way, so we have no reason to go this way yet. So we can't just do this level in any order we want. There is a reason and rhythm to it. What if we go up here? And get shot at by these things. I have no idea what I'm going to call them. Also gargoyles. I don't actually think the final level in this game has any monsters except Trolodon. Trolodon, the most evilest wizard in the world. And that's saying something considering this setting has Terexin in it. Or Terexin, yeah. Like that is saying when you're... Is he more evil than Batlin? He doesn't sound more evil than Batlin. Maybe he now is more evil than Batlin, who knows? I'm start thinking about what the most evil wizard in any game I've Let's Played is. I don't think Trolodon comes very high on the list. I just don't think he does. And we need a gold key for that one. And gargoyles. Because the game is sneaky. You think it's not going to be gargoyles, then gargoyles. Ah, clever. Spawn monsters behind me. Now what's up here? Keys? Death? Crystal. Guarded by 1 solitary gargoyle. I've got to get all the treasure. There are very few levels in this game where I haven't got all the... Hello! Now that was a particularly sneaky little trick. Monsters on both sides. So you really don't want to jump forward because of the lava. You also really won't want to go back because of the armadillos. Of all the villains, Terexin, you had the evil, like, floating void monsters from level 1 and 2. You picked the armadillos. You picked the armadillos. Okay, but you really shouldn't have. Now, is this where the treasure is, or is this where the crystal is? Okay, there is definitely a sort of snake motif going on here. I don't think he turns into a snake. That never helps, though. In my experience, turning into a snake never helps. Ever. You just should not turn into a snake. More monsters? Yes. And even more monsters. Is this where the final gem is? I don't think so. This is probably where the gold key is. If I were to guess. It's probably where they put the gold key. Gold key? Nope. Yes, maybe? Gold key! Thought so. We have not yet accumulated every single treasure. We're gonna have to go hunting for that. Is this platform here meant to represent a snake? It might be. Do not go down there. I was almost about to just walk down into the spikes. That would have been silly. So we now have a gold key. So what's over this way? Or is this basically where we went with the wizard before? It seems like where we left Terexin. It might very well be where we left Terexin. This is where we left Terexin. Sorry about that, just thought we'd pop over and visit while we were looking at the 70 billion evil castles in the background. Or maybe Trolodon just has loads of evil castles. Actually, they don't look particularly evil. But they are, because they're here. We are missing treasure. We are in fact missing treasure. Is there treasure up here? There is. See that? See that warp? That we were just about to miss? This will lead to treasure. All the silver key area. I hope it leads to treasure. Aha! Treasure! I knew it! Here lies the treasure. So we will be getting all of the treasure. I hope. Unless I fall into these spikes. Is a possibility. Is a distinct possibility that I might fall into the spikes. At least Trolodon doesn't have very much treasure lying around. That is still not all of the treasure. We are still missing some treasure. Where is it? Where is it? Is it here? No. We are missing treasure. And it doesn't count the crystals as treasure. I know that. There's a crystal there too. That indeed counts as a crystal. Well, that was the other crystal. Oh, we got no bonus. I've no idea where those treasures were. Those 18 treasures. Probably another secret area I don't know the location of. Or, as I'll now be informed later, an area I entirely didn't go to. However, it's the final level time. Here we go. Our ancient battle with the wizard Trolodon. Here is Trolodon. He's very tall, looks like Terexin, and all he does is sort of just fire fireballs in a pattern. You just need to jump them. Well, he's sort of dead and yet not. He's up there now. Also, there are indeed crystals that you need to get. There are a lot of them. There's also a lot of power-ups, as you can see. Let's go over here first. See, look at all of these power-ups the game gives you to fight Trolodon. Here's Trolodon. I believe you have to hit him in the head, or rather in the hat. It's a very curious place to be hit, to have a weak point. Really, this guy actually has less power than the Mad Monks. Well, 2 crystals right there, because they're not at all sure what to do with the crystals. However, there's probably going to have to be a lot of loot in here for Trolodon. As you may have gathered, Trolodon is not that dangerous. I mean, we've just mostly dealt with Trolodon here. He only has a tiny amount of health left. Considering how dangerous Trolodon is meant to be, he's not currently being very dangerous. Yet. You get the feeling that Trolodon has something hidden up his sleeve. He may in fact do so. Let us go and find out. Hey Trolodon! I'm gonna fight you some more. You may notice that I've only collected 4 of the crystals. Go on, Trolodon! Is this all you've got? It is! Trolodon is dead. That's the end of Trolodon! The evil wizard that was being such a thorn in the side of the Council of Wizards.
I cannot believe that you survived! A small and puny school dropout!
Well, not only did I survive, I killed Trolodon.
You killed Trolodon? My brother, I mean, the evil wizard who is attacking everyone! Definitely not at my behest. Well done! Oh god, my brother's dead.
What did you say? I mean...
You killed Trolodon! Well done! Oh, no.
And now... we get the joy of grabbing all of these crystals. And probably getting an awful lot of loot. For here we go. Warping away up to the top here. To the very final part of the game. Which will probably have nothing of particular import in it. No evil wizard encounter? Nope.
Congratulations! You are a true wizard after all! I can't actually believe it. You're going to have to spend a long time to grow that beard, but... oh wow, you actually did it! I've lost so much money in bets with the other wizards! You've ruined me! You've ruined me, Hocus! You killed my brother, who's definitely not my brother, and then you ruined me financially. I hate you! Hate you! You're going to zap me, aren't you? Zap!
Let's go and finish the game! Did we get a time bonus? No, because you can beat that in 3 minutes. Victory! Victory. Having defeated the amazingly stupendous Trolodon, the magic paths are now fairly safe to travel. The Council of Magicians could rule Lattice in peace, prosperity, and absolute monopoly. And that council was one stronger. It now counted Hocus Pocus as its newest member. But even better, Hocus could finally marry his beloved Popopa. The wedding was held that week, with little or no trouble.
I now pronounce you Hocus and Popopa and... have I? And Popo Papa... Popo Pap... Mr. and Mrs. Pocus. I never got your name.
And they lived happily ever after until something really horrible happened just in time for a sequel. Was there a sequel? I never played it if there was. I never played it if there was. And they lived happily ever after. With no eyes. For apparently there are no eyes in the Wizard Kingdom of Lattice. And so, Hocus Pocus is in fact done. I did not beat Hocus Pocus' score himself in Game 4, but I got reasonably close. And there we go! That is Hocus Pocus, a game that I played in my youth that I really enjoyed then, and to be honest, I really enjoyed now. This is a really fun game to return to. Hocus Pocus is a charming platformer, and definitely worthy of a look now. It's fun to play, and on hard, if I remember, it's very difficult indeed. I think the enemies hit a lot harder, they fire a lot more often. There might even... I don't think there are more spawns, although it's been such a long time since I played on hard mode. It very well could be that case. Oh, it's going through the credits. Apogee indeed published and made some fantastic games back in the day, and this was one of them. If there indeed is a sequel, I would like to definitely have a look at it at the very least. I'm not sure if I would play through it myself on the channel because I don't have memories as fond about... Look at Trolodon there. You were actually the weakest. I had more difficulty with the trees than I did with you, sir. I had more difficulty with the trees. And that's saying something if you were meant to be a problem. You weren't a problem, but you could have been a problem. But I really, really enjoyed this game. It was really fun, and really good to go back to. And hopefully, when we come back, we'll have something equally as unusual as Hocus Pocus. Been thinking about this one for a while, and I've sort of got ideas of what I want to do after this. It may be another platformer, it may be something entirely different. But for now, Hocus can rest in peace, knowing that he has defeated the evil wizard Trolodon, and some dragons, and some trees, and some mad monks, and everything else in between. Proved Terexin wrong, ruining him financially and reputation, and also finally getting to marry a girl he loves. All things considering, he actually gets quite a good ending, considering a fair few of my protagonists in games I played through. I'm looking at you, Adam Randall. Didn't go so well for you now, did it? But then again, you weren't on a moon, or like on a wizard moon base, so, you know, swings and roundabouts there. So, when we come back, folks, who knows? Maybe a platformer, maybe something else, but for now, I'm Kikoskia, and this was Let's Play Hocus Pocus, and I'll see you next time. See you then. Later. Zap. I won't be able to zap anymore in the next game, unless the next game has lightning powers, whereupon I can zap to my heart's content. Zap. It's not going to be the same. Zap.